Welcome back, Love Stylers. I'm Misty, and today we're going to be talking about 2021 and the carnivore diet, Carnivore Keto in 2021, the new you, the new normal, the old you but better. Stick around, we have a lot to talk about. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking. We appreciate you. I want to do a subscriber shout out for Susan Baker. What's up, Susan? She told me that since she started the carnivore diet, she can bowl better now and has better eyesight now. So I'm going to do a shout out every week and talk about the subscribers just for a quick second. But today's topic is a big one. 2021 is around the corner. Let's be our best and start thinking about it now. Let's rehearse for the way we're going to eat next year, starting now before the holidays are here. And Thanksgiving is in a couple of days. And I've talked about Thanksgiving before. That's a big one for people. And let's be our best versions and start early. In 2021, there are no answers, but there are better choices. And if I've learned anything this year, I've learned how flexible I can be by making small tweaks in my life to make those better choices that are going to benefit me in 2021 and beyond. Why should you listen to me? It's like, Misty, you're still chubby. I am chubby. I'm just a regular chick trying to make my dreams come true, pursuing my art, which is music, with my husband, Andrew. And I have a 9-to-5 job, but I did lose 55 pounds in 8 sizes with the combination of carnivore and the keto diet and fasting in between. So during 2020, you may have gained the quarantine 15 or the quarantine 25. I have noticed around me that I've seen a lot of people gain a lot of weight very quickly or a little weight very quickly. And we can still reverse it. This is fixable. Besides all the healing things that eating this way does, when you take out the junk, the quarantine 15 can be something of the past. Let's get started now, even though it's still 2020, so that by the time January 2021 comes, we have already begun our journey. Let's try to lose that weight we may have gained over this time. And you guys are in control of this. I'm here to give inspiration today. What are your goals? I would be very interested to know, and I may give you a shout out if it grabs my attention. But your goals are personal to you, and they may be something like, I would like to walk up this hill, or a set of steps where my joints don't hurt. Your knees sometimes hurt when you're older. I'm 48. My knees hurt when I walk up a steep hill or up some steps. And it might be something like, well, I just want to lose 10 pounds this year. Or I would like to eliminate more carbs from my diet. You may be wondering how to start. Well, we want to get rid of the obvious things: sugar, pasta, cereal, crackers, chips, cakes, cookies, candy, ice cream. We don't want to be eating starchy foods, potatoes, and rice, pasta. These things are no good for us. We have come to learn. And those are carbs. We're getting rid of those. Well, it's like, Misty, what if someone in my house isn't on keto or carnivore and they're eating all this stuff in front of me? Well, you may have to have a nice talk with those people, your loved ones, who will be so understanding, I'm sure, and ask them to keep your favorite foods or all the junk foods, which they shouldn't be eating, maybe in a cabinet separate from the cabinets that you like to use. Maybe keep them out of plain sight. This is a tip. This is a great tip. And maybe discuss with them, when you do this, I want to eat cake. So maybe you could eat cake in the other room. And there are things that people will do to help you. Eating can be an emotional event, but it does not have to control you. Someone brings in donuts to work. This happened to me 2 days ago, and I almost ate a Boston cream. And that would have tasted delicious, but it would not have helped me on my journey. So I waited about 1 minute and I went through in my brain, should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? And about a minute later, I decided, no, I'm not going to do it. I drank some water. I walked out of the room. This is just an example. You guys go through this all the time, and you are stronger than you think. But this is an example of some of the flexibility, some of the strength that is there, and you have control over your life to make these choices. And you know what the answer is, guys. You know what the answer is. You're just not used to doing it sometimes. Another good tip that I'd like to mention today, and I've mentioned this before, but it's okay because it's true. When you go food shopping, which I'm going to go food shopping in a few minutes, and Andrew and I like to do our food shopping on the same day we do our videos, we are going to stick around the outer aisles of a grocery store. If you are drinking diet soda, I want to encourage you to start moving over to sparkling water, which has no sugar, no sweeteners, no calories, no added ingredients. Now they do have an essence of a flavor like lime or lemon, which are some of my favorites. Bubbly is a good sparkling water that I recommend, and Canada Dry. Those are the two we like in our house. And I want you to experiment drinking sparkling water instead of diet soda or regular soda, of course. And the way I want you to think about me when you go into the aisle is when you go to pick up that diet soda that you may not have kicked yet, that addiction, it's just an addiction to the sweet taste. When you go to pick up that diet soda, I want you to say, Misty reminded me of this moment, and just move over to another package, which is probably 2 feet from where you're at, and pick up some sparkling water. Just this one step that you can take. You're literally 2 feet from a choice, a decision, being flexible like we were talking about, and trying something new. Now, at first, it's kind of tasteless, I have to admit, because I used to drink tons of ginger ale, and I had to give that up. Eventually, you get used to it, just like anything in your life. At first, it's weird. When I first ate sunflower butter to replace my peanut butter, which was a crutch for me on keto, I said, God, I'm never going to get used to this taste. It tastes so weird compared to peanut butter. It's not as good. But now, the sunflower butter to me tastes like peanut butter. And that took me about 6 months. But that's just an example of some of these changes. You just got to get over that hump. Whenever you try something new, it's a little scary at first. It's very uncomfortable at first. But this is the flexibility that I know you have in you. And the choices that you can make such a difference in your health. And if you want to lose weight, these are the types of things that I'm talking about. If you're trying to eat healthier, talk about flexibility, this is huge. You're choosing different foods. You're getting rid of all of the junk in your house. You're going low carb. If you're anything like me, you're trying to drink only water. And these are just a couple examples, but you have control over the choices you make. Don't wait until January 1st to start your diet. Everyone else is going to start January 1st. And I want you to start now for this. This is a big deal. And I have to touch on something. If you are going to drink alcohol in 2020, in 2021, or anytime in the future, you might want to check out some of my alcohol videos. And I kicked alcohol 3+ years ago. That was not helping me become healthy. Besides all the things it jacks up inside your body, you won't lose weight if you have alcohol in your life and it's a big part of your life. We have to start thinking about letting this go. Other channels will tell you, you can have a drink and it's okay, and this keto drink and this alcohol is less carbs than another, and that is true. But just realize, when you drink an alcoholic beverage, that is a cheat meal. So think twice before you have a cocktail, especially this holiday season, because we're rehearsing for next year. Before I close, guys, I want to give you my 3 trifectas that I wrote up for this video. And the first 3, I love trifectas. All good things come in 3s. And my first trifecta is salt, water, sleep. So just think of pink 77. What's pink 77, Misty? That's so weird. Pink salt, 7 cups of water, and 7 hours of sleep. That's my first trifecta. My second trifecta are the 3 B's. And you think this is weird, and I am weird. But this might come to your head when you're shopping, or when you're about to cheat on your diet, or when you don't know where to start and you forget all the stuff I talked about. The 3 B's: beef, butter, and bacon. When in doubt, if you want to simplify things and you don't know what to eat and you're feeling overwhelmed by dieting and the carnivore keto diet's confusing to you, beef, butter, and bacon. Those 3 are always a winner. And my third trifecta is a little more inspirational. The 3 F words: flexibility, faith, and your future. And those are self-explanatory. Flexibility you must have, especially in 2021. You've already been flexible all year in 2020. We all have, and this is very doable. You must have faith in this diet and in yourself that you can do this. And I have done it, and I have full faith in you that you can achieve this too. I want to hear about your journey. Please comment. And 3 is future. Your future self looks bright when you live healthy, when you eat healthy. And if you follow these tips, watch my channel, watch other channels on carnivore and the keto diet, which I believe fully, I have full faith in this way of living. So we want to thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for subscribing. If it's your first time here, welcome to Love Style. We also want to thank you for listening to our music. We are Black Eyed Soul, my husband and I. That's our music group together. We record right here. And that's free. Check it out. And be your best version in 2021. The new you, the new normal, is really the old you, but better. Peace.